welcome to my channel. I'm Amanda and we are here with a coloured along video, and this time I am going to do a page from Klein sketchbook Steam by Bennett, Klein. And yes, I am doing a lot of these right now, but I'm really into them. And we're going to do this page, which is the Wasp and the cogs and stuff, and it's called Wasp Workings. So it's the last page in the book, I believe. Yeah, and I really wanted to do this with ink tense pencils, but unfortunately this paper will not hold ink tense very well. So I'm going to do them with Prismacolor and Polychromos instead. So I have a few Prismacolors here and Polychromos to do them, and I really wanted to do the background in a kind of like bluey colour, but I don't have very good blues. Like, I don't like the selection of blues in the Polychromos, and I don't have any in Prismacolor, so we are going to go for pinks instead. So I have the pink, which is PC 929, and then I have a blush pink, which is 928, and then I also have henna, which is 1031. So those are the three pink colours that I'm going to use for the petals. And then I have a, for the cogs, we're going to use a variety of different colours, and I've decided to use like kind of rusty colours for this. So I don't know how it's going to go, but I have this olive green yellowish 175 in Polychromos, green gold 268 in Polychromos, brown ochre in 182 Polychromos, raw umber in 180 Polychromos, and I also have burnt ochre in Prismacolor 943, and then dark umber in 947 Prismacolor, and then I have a dark Naples ochre for the Wasp, and that's 184 in Polychromos. And then also for the Wasp I'm going to use a variety of these colours, so I'll probably use this colour would be the most colour that I would use, brown ochre, which I need to replace soon. And I also have a luminance white because it's the brightest white I've ever tried, although the Marco white is pretty good as well. Anyway, so those are the colours that I'm going to use. They are in the description below, along with all the other links to all of my social media and other channels. If you want to go and check that out, you can. Remember and hit the notification bell so that you get a notification on when I post a video. And we're just going to get started on this. I'm not going to do washes on this one this time. But we're going to start with the petals, which I really wanted to do blue, but I've took a picture of this so that I can maybe do it in like Photoshop or print it out again and do it again with the way that I actually want to do it. So I'm going to start with the petals, and we have these colours here. So I think that I'm going to use the lightest colour, which is blush pink, first. And I'm actually going to just put a little bit of white down where I want it to be white, so that I don't lose that white. And you can't really see this, but I'm just going in very lightly, just so that it doesn't get too washed out there, like the white doesn't disappear too much. I'll show you what I mean. So in the lightest parts, I'm going to go in and just very lightly, circular motions, cover this, leaving parts of the flower petal white where I want it to be white. blend it into the white a little bit, and with the luminance I can go back in and put white back on top of that if I want it to be white there. I need to clean the white though, it's got a big streak of purple on it. Okay. So I'm just going to go right round these petals that I've done with this colour. Very lightly, and because I've already put the white down there, it will resist slightly where I've put the white down, so I won't have to worry about leaving it out too much. You still want to try and avoid those areas, but it just gives you a little helping hand. So I'm going right over that and it's resisting it, which is good. Like that. And then with the medium colour, which is pink, just gonna blend that in to the light pink there. Go a little bit over that purple bit that I put down accidentally. And then with the henna colour, what I'll do is I'll just go in there, try and be really light with this. These Prismacolors are like mega vibrant. I want to get a full set of Prismacolors, I really do. Somebody offered to send me some as well, and I just totally didn't even say yes, and I should have. I was like, no, I don't like it when people send me things. But it would have been cool to have some. And it was really nice of the person to offer, so if you're still watching, thank you for the offer. I'm sorry I declined you. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying not to zoom in too much because my camera just does not like it. So yeah, I like the way that that's going. And then I can just go back in with the white if I want to, because this white is very pigmented. And I'm just going to do the same to all the other flowers, petals. You want to do this really, really light touch, barely touching the paper, because you don't want to burnish it. You want to put lots of layers down. I gotta say, I like using the Prismacolors a lot better than I like using the Polychromos on grayscale for some reason. I don't know why that is, but apparently that's the thing. Again, barely touching, light touch. I cannot stress that enough. Going with the darker colour. I was going to do this like both pink and blue in the same petals, but I tested that and I didn't really like the way that that was coming out either, so I just skipped that part and was like, nah, I'll just go the easy route and do one shade colour gradient. Back in with the lightest colour. Just going back and forth until you get it the way that you want it to look. Leaving some white is a good idea. I don't think I left enough white here, so I should have left more white there. Anyway, going in with the darker, the pink. I'll say the names from now on. I'm gonna just stick that in. And then a darker colour. Back and forth, to and fro. Then the lighter colour again, which is blush pink. A little bit of white in the middle there. Like that. Pink again. And this part of like the leg of this wasp goes into the petal, so I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to colour that like a colour that relates more to the wasp than the leaf. change to the blush pink again. Really softly go in there. And then just glaze over with the white. Nice. I like that. I think with this colour, this one looks a little bit grey dull still. So I'm going to go back in with the pink and just try and brighten up that colour a little bit. No, that'll do. I like that. That's cool. Gonna continue on here. We've already went over with the blush, with the pink, the blush pink. So we're gonna go back in with the pink. And then the dark pink. The henna. I just rubbed my elbow off my pencil case and it made a weird noise. I'm going to blend that in a little bit to the middle just so that I can get a smoother transition to the pink. And then the blush pink. And then put in a little bit of the white just to blend that out. 18 minutes guys and we've just did this. Cool. So again, going in with the blush pink. So I'm going to do that to all the leaves, petals. Why am I calling them leaves? Actually, I want to leave some of this white. Hold on. Where's my rubber? We'll have plenty spare, I think. Give me it. Ew, that's sticky for some reason. Yuck. Yeah, I forgot to leave some white. Okay, that rubber's not the best. Look, go away. There's a better one. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want to leave some white in the middle there. Pink. Oh, I really like Prismacolors. Everybody was complaining about them, but I really do like them. I think they're awesome pencils. They're just so fun to work with. And I really like them and I want to buy more. Maybe one day go back in with the pink again just to blend it in a little bit more. Then the blush pink. And then the white. Again, blush pink. Keeping some of it white. You see the bit I left white round here, and then round the edges, and then a little bit in here. Okay, now for the pink. With greased scale, sometimes it's actually easier to go in with the darker colour first, just so you can get the darker parts established. Because if you put a colour over the top, sometimes the mid-tone and the darker tone look really similar, so it's better to kind of establish what's what before you go in there. But I just do whatever I feel like on the day. Sometimes I go in with the darker colour and sometimes I go in with the lighter colour first. Now these are a lot slidier than the polychromos. They don't seem to grip as well, but they do lay down very vibrantly. What I've noticed that, don't get me wrong, I love my polychromos, but I've noticed that the polychromos are a lot duller on grey tone inks. Don't know why that is, but it just seems to be the case. I really like that. Alright, I'm going to do this last petal here and then we'll move on to some of the other parts. Let's try going in the darker colour first. Mid-tone. Blush pink. And then some of the white. Like that. Okay, as for the cogs, I think we'll do next. We'll do this one in the background here. So I have the darkest colour, which is going to be this brown colour, this dark umber, 947. I'm going to sharpen it though. in my tub of sharpenings here. Doesn't need that much, just a little bit. And then in the darker parts, like the circular parts, I'm going to put this colour. But I'm also going to put it in the very darkest parts of the cog as well. Very, very lightly. And then with the burnt ochre, I'm just going to go on top of that colour just a little bit. I'm just choosing random places to put this colour because I don't want it to be too uniform. I want it to be like a little bit broken and all over the place basically. So I don't think I will need as much colours as I chose, to be honest, because the cogs are quite small, but I do want to get that green in there as if it's like, I don't know, rotten or corroding, so I'm going to put it in some places round about. I maybe want a duller olive colour. I don't think I have it though. Yeah, no, that'll do. I like that. So again, I'm just putting these in random places. Like, you could put them in different places than what I am and it would still look decent, I guess. I haven't actually tried this out before, so I don't know how it's going to go, like I said. But I like that. And then I'm going to use the green gold. I need to sharpen these pencils. I go in with the green gold in some places just to make it as if it's still a little bit shiny, because the green gold is like an awesome colour, to be honest. It's really, really cool. I'm going in really lightly to start with, just so that I know what I'm doing, but in the darker parts I'm pressing a little bit harder. Okay. And the other two colours are this raw umber and brown ochre, and I think I'll use one or the other depending. So like maybe on one cog I'll use the brown ochre and then on the other I'll use the raw umber. I think I'm going to use the raw umber though on this one. So again, I'm going to sharpen it. And all the remaining parts, I'm just going to go in with this colour. and I don't know I've missed certain parts. We'll get to that in a minute. Go back in here with this. Make that really dark. And then this little bolt here, I'm going to go and do that with the brown ochre. Like that. And this is the green gold again. Back in with the olive green yellowish. And then for the outside of the cog, I really want to leave some of it white, but I'm doing it with the green gold. I'm leaving a little teeny bit here and there of white. Not too much though. I might go back in with a white gel pen or something just to bring out those highlights a little bit more, because that's a small area, so kind of hard to see. But that's how the cogs are going to look, I think. Is this in focus? Probably not. Okay. I like that. Yay. I'm going to just do this, will we do this one too? No, I think we'll leave that. Yeah, I want to do this petal here, or these petals on this side. So again, blush pink all over, leaving some white. Pink. Henna. I'm going to sharpen all three of these pencils actually. It's because I want to put a little bit extra pointy bits in the flowers. And by extra pointy bits, I mean just like extra flicks of like flower. Like veins or something. I'm just going to do the same to all these flowers eventually. Flower petals eventually. So that was the blush pink, and now we're going in with the pink. And then the henna. Pink again. Blush pink. White. Same again. Pink. Just chilling. Henna. Come right along that edge as if it's overlapping it. Go back in with the pink a little bit. Back in with the blush pink again. of white. Just blend that in a little bit. I think this is titanium buff. No, it's white. Next one. Pink. Henna. Sorry if I'm not explaining what I'm doing very well. I'm trying, but it's kind of hard to keep a conversation going with a camera. I say this all the time. I do enjoy making these videos, but sometimes I wish that I was live streaming so that I could talk to you guys. Ask your opinions on colours and just chat, which I'm sure I'll be able to do eventually, but again, because I did used to stream before, but my internet connection is not the best for that just now. Okay, I kind of don't want to do any of this because I don't want to be pressing on it while I'm doing these, so that's why I'm doing all of the petals first, just so that I can have those done and not have to lean over anything to finish them. Just changed it up a little bit and using the dark colour first for no reason whatsoever. Just following the colour book lines, which is my favourite saying in these videos. I say that all the time, but it's true, you just follow the colour book lines. There we go. That henna colour gives it like a sort of purpley undertone, which is pretty cool. It's like a reddy, purpley, pinky colour. I like it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave the flowers now, and I'm gonna go and do some more of the cogs, and then we'll get on to the wasps soon too. And I noticed on the pages, the Bennett Klein page, that people were making these bits the same colour as the flower, and I think I'm gonna make them a yellowy colour just because I feel like it's the pollen that they're taking, although that's what bees do, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will make them that colour. So I'll just go in with the henna colour and right at the base there, and just bring that all the way up to the tip, and then go over it in the medium colour. I'm not even going to bother putting the lighter colour in there. So that was henna, and this is pink. like that. I think that will be the better idea. So put in the pink like that, and then the henna colour, just to make it sort of blend in a little bit, like that. Yeah, I think so. The legs aren't going to be that colour though, the legs will be a blacky grey colour. So then we can go back in to the cogs, I think, on this side. I'm going to do this one now. And I'm going to... Sorry, there was messages then. Yeah, I'm going to go in with the lightest colour. No, I'm going to do darkest colour first. It just seems to be easier. So all of the really dark spots are going to be this dark umber colour. And I'm pressing down fairly hard here. It's Monday today for me. It's Victoria Day. I hope that you guys all had a good day if you were off for that day. I don't know if that's like global or whatever, but I know that Canada does it. And I'm in Scotland, so Scotland does it too. Just gonna lightly go in there, harder at the edges. A little bit of shadow. You can go in with the lighter colours first if you want, or the darker colours, it doesn't really matter as long as you press gently. It will work just the same. I'm going to go right round with this dark colour here. Obviously, I don't think this video is actually going to go up for a while, so it'll probably have been Victoria Day a while ago for you guys, but for me it is today. So sorry if that's confusing, but I need to film these videos in advance, otherwise I'm never going to be able to get them done. And recently, as in during the weekend, I did miss 2 videos for my post a video every day in May, which I was quite gutted about, but there was nothing I could have really done to prevent that, so there's no use in crying over it because I can't do nothing about it. So I'm just going to continue on as if I'm still posting a video every day in May, and I feel good about that decision. So I'm going to go in with the green now, if I can not drop it, and I'm just going to cover all of the bits that have colour book lines with this, just because I feel like it's my next like darkest colour, I believe. I don't think it is actually. Blending that into the dark a little bit. A lot of people are doing these gold, these cogs, or silver. I'm just doing them this weathered look kind of thing, and I like it. Sorry guys, I'm just going to go in with the raw umber now. I was interrupted then. I might get interrupted again. So I'm just going to add these colours on top of each other, blending them in. It's going to be all darkish under here because there's so much stuff. I'll just make this green in here, really dark green, and put in more brown. Right, and then we've got the green gold, which I'm just going to put in some places as well. You might not always need all of the colours that I've mentioned for these cogs, but just try and fit as much colours as possible. I feel like it needs a lot more this colour. Just a little bit more like rotted metal, I guess. This warm colour, which is burnt ochre, by the way. But yeah, I really like doing cogs. I think they're really fun. So I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible, guys. Yeah, but we're nearly at 750 subscribers, and I wanted to do that by the end of May. So if we're not there yet, then you can share the video and maybe we'll get up to 800. That'd be cool. Because yeah, it's madness how many subscribers I'm getting these days. I don't know if it's these colour books or whatever, but I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably found me through my colour book videos rather than my art videos. Unless you're interested in both, you know, you could be interested in both, I don't know. Tell me in the comments below if you found me through colour books or otherwise. So I'm going to go in with the brown ochre now. I don't know why everybody says I'm going to go in with the I'm just like, I'm going to go in with the I'm going to make this green in here. Just all green. I don't know if that's too much green, probably. Too much green. And then the green gold. Just for a pop of like bright colour in there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I say that. I'm such a weirdo. Yeah. Here we go. I think I used green gold for the outside, so I'm going to do that too. For the little coggy bits. Which I like. I feel like I should have left some white in here, but you can always add more. Although I always forget to add more white. It's pretty funny. I'm going to need to use a grey. I haven't put grey. Well, I haven't told you that I'm going to be using grey yet, but it'll be in the description anyway. I'm going to have to put grey in the Wasp as well. There we go. I like that, although it does seem like that needs more. Yes, I like it a lot. I'm really happy with this, if you can't tell. I still think that the flowers look a little bit too grey for me, and this looks like a tongue. But I'm sure that it looks fine. So I think we're gonna go in and do the other parts of this mechanical thingy-mabob here. Because I don't think that is actually part of the wasp, because there's this coggy thing underneath, so yeah. Just gonna make sure that that's henna and pink is in there. Like that, and then we'll do the cog in the background, which I think is going to be mostly in darkness. So back in with the dark umber. Like so. And then the green. It's so weird doing this in silence because I usually do listen to like audiobooks or something like that, music, but obviously because I'm doing a voice thing there will be none of that, which is fine, but it is rather strange. I think I've said that to you guys before, but you might have not seen that version. I kind of want to go in with this colour here, which is brown ochre. There's no rhyme or reason to this, guys. I'm just going in with whatever I feel. Just to make it a little bit darker, because it's really like in the shadows. And go over with the green gold again, like that. Now, for the petal on this side, yeah, we'll do that. Now I'm going to go over with the blush pink in all the areas apart from the areas that I want to leave like super white. Like that, and then the pink, just all over the colour book lines. And like I said before, I think it is easier to actually go in with the darker colour first on these like really heavy grey lines, because It's kind of hard to see where we should put the dark at the end of it. Now, I looked on Google at a wasp because, to be honest, I've never actually looked at a wasp up close, so don't be ashamed if you feel like you need to go and look at a reference, because it's important to know what colour things are sometimes. Obviously you could colour it whatever colour you wanted because it is your colour book, but if you want a realistic wasp, then don't be afraid to look up it on Google. Some people think it's cheating, but it's really not. It's the same with an art. If you want to draw something and you want it to be accurate but you don't know what it looks like, you're not just going to guess, are you? You're going to go and see what it looks like. So yeah, don't be shy about that. Make sure you do it so that you can get it done properly. Just colour this bit in the darker colour. Lighter colour. Go in with the white a little bit to blend that bit out. Cool. You could barely see some of that. Didn't check, sorry. There. So pretty much got this full half done, just apart from the legs. And you can go in and check what the legs look like, and I think they're just grey. Alright. So I'm gonna do the this area here, whatever area that may be. But I think I need a new pencil. I'm going to use the Payne's Grey 181. And okay, well that's a new thing. I thought the wasp's legs were grey, but they're not. I'm going to keep the grey out anyway because I want to use it, but they're kind of like browny yellow colour, and they're kind of grey at the tops. Okay, well then. Oh, they look so weird. Okay, so, well, that's interesting. What colour is feelers? The same, right? Okay, so they are a kind of browny, like maybe this browny colour, yellowy colour. So I'm going to sharpen. I still haven't emptied this thing out. I probably should do that, or put it in a jar or something to make it look pretty cool. I think that would look cool. Maybe a jam jar. Okay, I want that to be a little teeny bit sharper, like that. Right, so we are going to do the feelers. Hold on, I need to make sure I'm doing this right because I want it to be quite realistic. Alright, so it's like a yellowy colour in here. Like here is the yellowy colour. And then it kind of fades into this orangey colour. This orangey browny colour. I'm doing this very, very lightly so that I can go over it with the yellow. Like that, so it makes a sort of like orangey colour. See that? Kind of blends in with the cogs a little bit, but that's right. And I'm just going to make this bit a bit of the same. Burnish that in. Cool! Okay, so with the Payne's Grey, which I'm also going to have to sharpen, that's how you know it's a good sharpener when it does those lovely long spirally curls. Okay, and I'm just going to flick this in like that. Okay, and then go in with this brownie colour, very, very lightly. Again, a little bit harder on the colour but Klein parts. I'm going to do the rest pure yellow. Blending that in, and then yellow all the way along here, like that. I don't like it how it doesn't stand out, so I might go over it with Posca pen and put some more yellow on top of it to make it stand out a little bit more. I'm going to do the same with this leg, just have some grey coming in at the very base there. And this colour. Creeping in. Very lightly towards the end. And then we're going to get the yellow and blend that in hard. All the way along like that. I like it. I probably should go put my bin out. Oh yeah, I want to kind of blend that bit in a little bit. I think I just heard somebody put out their bin and I was like, I think I should go put out my bin. I don't even know what one it is today. That's how organised I am. Okay, well tomorrow. It's night time right now, so. Okay, more grey. Right at the base. Just flicking that in there. Some more burnt ochre, by the way. I didn't tell you what colour I was using then. Typical of me. Just typical. And then the Naples, sorry, dark Naples ochre in there, like that. Kind of really want to do a like blue washy background, but I'm not gonna because that's too scary for me. Alright, and for these bits, I'm going to do them silver, I think, or try to at least. So cold grey 3 and Payne's grey, and then maybe a blue. Maybe I'll add some of this cobalt blue because I've got like millions of them, because they kept on sending me these ones by accident. Cobalt blue 143. So I'm just going to go in with this very lightly on the colour book lines and leaving a little bit of white showing through. Like that. Some Payne's Grey, the very darkest parts. And then Cold Grey 3, which is 232. Sharpen this one. And my battery's gonna die. How's that? The battery was fully charged. It's only been 9 minutes. Whoa. Whoa. I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at my battery. Look at that. I think I'm gonna keep the cold greys going just because it makes no sense, but like I don't want all of this yellowy stuff to blend in together, and the Wasp is going to be yellow, so I'm going to do this colour. First I'm going to go in with the cobalt blue. There's better blues that you can use, but I literally picked up this one because I've got like 3 different blues. So, you know, there's like cooler colours. This is more of a warm colour, I think. But I'm going to do it anyway, because that's just me. Yeah, I think this is the right decision. Just going to colour in his arm then. That would have been a bad idea. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of the Payne's Grey in here. The darkest areas. Okay, I completely missed out that whole section. Put the Payne's Grey in. Take it out. Put it in and shake it out. Don't know why I'm singing the whole cookie to this. Put in some grey in here. Blue, sorry. I'm sure you figured that one out. I can hear my kids snoring. That's too funny. Okay, and then the Cold Grey 3. I'm just going to blend in completely. Again, you should leave white. I'm not doing that, but I should. The 2 bits under there I'm probably going to do brown. there. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I kind of want to blend in this blue a little bit more, because it seems to be very harsh, the edge. Cool. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't know what happened to the colour then. It went super dull. It's kind of annoying because it's not the proper, like, it's not the proper colour. It's like super dull. It's like, I don't know. It's a lot brighter in person. You probably see it yourself. Meh. It just looks a lot of, I don't know. Anyway, I'll insert a picture at the end so that you guys can see what it actually looks like. So we need to continue on with this journey, and I need to put a little bit of blush pink in here because I kind of missed that area. And then we are going to do this cog, I think, here. Again with the darker brown first, the dark umber. I'm just going to pop that in the places that I believe the dark umber should be. Which is definitely in all of these holy bits. Going into the dark holy bits. That was light there. See, when it's really dark, you want to push down hard, but when there's like just a little bit of a lighter part of grey, just go in there really softly. This whole bit I want to put in shadow. Yep, I am a weirdo. And then around here. And here. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, now we're going to go back in with the green. And the little holes there. Now this is harder because it's just completely white, like there's no, well there is grey bits, but there's not as much grey bits, so you kind of just gotta play it by ear. That's alright, because if you leave it until last, you'll have already done a couple and you know where to put the different shadows and shading now. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put the raw umber in. In certain places. And then the burnt ochre I'm going to go into. Don't be scared to overlap your colours, because that will just make them blend together and make it more interesting. Gonna leave that one completely white there. And go in with the green gold. Everywhere. All over the cog. Including these bits here, all the way around. Nice. There we go. It's a bit less distressed than these two, but that's alright because it's really the top. Yeah. Okay. So it feels like I'm avoiding the wasp. I'm not, guys. I'm not avoiding the wasp. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm gonna open up my page of what the wasp looks like again. And it seems like it's mostly see-through actually. So, I hate see-through objects. It's really hard. Let me try and find a really good reference for the wings. Some of them are like see-through and some of them are not. So I think I'm going to do the less see-through ones, just because that's easier. And I'm going to use this colour, I think, which is the burnt ochre. And I'm also going to use this colour, which is brown ochre. So burnt ochre and brown ochre. And now I think I'm going to use the dark brown too, just to get the really darkest parts done. So this is like part of his wing here. And it goes around like that. So just put in some darker brown, not too much, just a little bit here and there, and the darkest parts of the wing. Can you guys see that whole wing? Push off a bit. And then okay. Cool. And then I'm going to go in with the burnt ochre and just blend that into dark colour. Leaving some bits white for the brown ochre to come in. brown ochre. Yeah, I like all those colours together, they look cool. I was going right over this whole wing, kind of in a harder fashion than normal. Just going to go back in with this in some places just to brighten that up a little bit. Like that. Just blend it all in. Cool. So that's that done, and I want to see the back of a bee now. What's that bee? Is it? What's that? Okay. So now I think it kind of just goes straight into like the colours, so that's pretty cool. His head is so weird though. Weird, weird, weird. Right. So let's do the yellow of the wasp, and I think I'm actually gonna do a lighter yellow, like a brighter yellow. So let's do this normal yellow colour, like primary yellow, which is crimson, I believe. No, cadmium yellow, 107. And I need to get a new one of these, it seems. Well, not really. Still got plenty of pigment in here, but this time I'm going to pay attention to how long the lead actually is, because that's helpful for when you're sharpening pencils, especially since this one can keep on going and going. Okay, so you want a nice sharp edge, and then we're going to go in with the yellow in the parts that are yellow, and I'm going to go in very lightly with this because I'm scared. I also think that I should do a little bit of yellow, like lighter yellow in these parts too. If you haven't burnished this area, I've burnished this area quite a lot, so it's going to be harder for me to get that in there, but just to put the brighter yellow in there to make it stand out a little bit from the cogs. Okay. So I'm just going to cover the bits that I think should be yellow. I've never seen the back of a wasp though, so some of it is just guess work, really. So I'm just coloring in basically every bit that isn't covered in grayscale yellow. Just a light coating of yellow all over, because I want to blend this into the grey that I put down as well, because I don't want to just have the Klein greys. I also want to have my own. There we go. Okay, that will get brighter later, but as for now that will do. Okay, grey colours is really more black, so I'm going to be using this Payne's Grey, I think, to kind of blend in some of the colours. I'm doing it in like small little strokes to try and preserve the furriness of the creature. Not the furriest of creatures, but it's still pretty fluffy, so. It looks like he's smiling and it's meant to be like the back of him. I don't know. It's weird. So weird. I think I don't know, I think I've screwed that up then. It looks silly. Missed a bit of yellow out there. Maybe if I just put in more yellow it'll be okay. I don't know. That bit's not supposed to be like part of that, that's supposed to be different, so just gonna leave that from there on. And coil this white and blend that in a little teeny bit. Okay. Yeah, his face looks like it's smiling. It's really strange. Brighten that up a bit. Just continue to flick that Payne's Grey in there. And put more yellow in as I go. He looks too bright and cheery compared to the rest of the picture, to be honest. Okay. which looks almost black. There we go. I don't know about this this part. I know they're not yellow. I don't think they're black either. I just think, I don't know. I'll just do that. I don't know if that was right or not. In fact, that makes it look really stupid, but that's alright. I'm gonna start finishing. I'm gonna finish off these little petal things. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with the darkest colour first just now. Just ignore my phone if I don't edit that out. And yeah, we're gonna go in with the henna colour. Just do both these leaves just now. Yeah, they're not leaves, petals. Whatever, you know what I mean. I wonder if I can punch some extra colour in there. I just feel like it's too dull. Yeah. That brightens it up a little bit. Or deepens the colour, rather. That's cool, I like it. And then go in with this pinky colour. Well, not pinky colour, it is pink. And then this blush. With only a small tiny bit of white there. Or hardly any white, I would say, actually. Just blend that in a little bit more. I am hungry. I probably should have ate before I started this again. Now we are going to go in and do all these little bits and pieces. So we need the dark brown, the sienna brown, and I think it was the brown ochre. It wasn't sienna brown, it was burnt ochre. Burnt ochre and brown ochre. And dark umber. Again in here with the wings. I'll do those petals in a minute actually, before I finish off these wings. kind of want to go in here. Loosely follow the wing lines like that, and then the burnt ochre. And then the brown ochre. Just sharpening this a little bit because it was a little bit dull. I like the way that the second wing is coming out more than the first, to be honest. But that's always the case, because you've done it before. Well, I said I was going to do the petals before I finished the wing, but I ended up just doing the wing instead. You could go round and do all of the bits, but I like to work this way instead. Let me just put some more burnt ochre in here. Like that. There we go. Back in with the henna for the petal underneath here. And the pink. So it's been a while since I've actually did this, and I just want to apologise for the noise that my computer's making, but we're going to finish this. So it's just like the exact same as the other side. I have all my pencils in this little tin, just to keep them together, to know that these are the ones that I'm working with just now, but I'm going to take them out so that they're easier to grab. And then I'm going to get going. So I'm actually going to do the little legs first, just to get those out of the way. Now, I've got to remember what pencils I used for this, and I think it was dark umber, or it could have been this one actually. Could have been burnt ochre. I think it was burnt ochre. And Payne's grey, and the last colour was the yellow, so this yellowy colour I believe, which is dark Naples ochre. So we're just gonna get on with it, doing the shadows with the burnt ochre. Now obviously you guys will remember more what it was, so if you want to keep it consistent then you should do so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over with this colour a little bit, just lightly. Now going with the Painstate after. I love the feel of Prismacolors. There's a completely different feeling between the Prismacolors and the polychromos. I love my polychromos for detail and stuff, but like for colouring, I really like the Prismacolors, and I'm thinking about getting a bigger set. And I wouldn't really mind if I got a smaller set just now and then got a bigger set later, because then I could just, you know, you're going to always have to get new pencils to replace ones, so if you bought a smaller set first, then you could buy the bigger set, and that would give you doublers of some of them, and hopefully there would be doublers of the ones that you use the most. So yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I've only got the portrait set of the Prismacolors, so it's very limited. Right, and then for these parts here, we were using this colour, and one of these colours, and this dark colour, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to go into the dark umber first in all of the shadowed areas. Again, sorry if I get my head in the way. I still need to remember that I'm doing top-down view now, so it's much easier to get your head in the way than it was before. So just shading in there some colour. I really love this book. In fact, I am not recording this, I wish I was, but I'm working on this page at the moment with Inktense pencils, so I'm looking forward to doing more in this book and recording it for you guys as well, because I just did that while I was at my mum's house, and I asked my dad to pick one for me and he said that one, so yeah. I just wanted to colour without recording because I was visiting my mum and dad. But next time I will record it, especially with Inktense, because you guys have seen a lot of coloured pencil at the moment, and I want to use Inktense for more pages rather than just my Lizzie Mary Cullen books, because that's primarily what I use those for. But this paper isn't very good for wet media, but you can do it as long as you put something behind. I didn't put anything behind because I was at my mum and dad's and didn't have any spare paper, but as long as you put something behind, it should be cool. It should be cool. And I'm just kind of loosely going around here. Cogs are really, really fun. They are. Here, and I'll do these bits in a minute, whatever they're called, bits, mechanical bits, blue bits. Once I'm done, I'm just going to go into this cog as well, just to get the first colour down. In fact, let's do those mechanical bits. So I was using the cobalt blue. So I'm just covering the full thing with this cobalt blue. And I believe I was using this colour for the highlight. I'm not sure. It has been a couple of days, guys, so I'm really sorry about that, but nothing more I can do. Just hope that I'm doing the right one. Again, I know my computer is making so much noise. It's rendering a video, guys, for you. So I think I was using this pinky colour for these parts. Maybe the inner colour as well, a little bit. Oh, I missed that. Hold on. Where's my rubbers? Oops. I was like, why does this look different? Because it should be the Payne's Grey. And then the Sienna Brown. Nope. Brown ochre. Burnt ochre. Get it right would help. And then the yellow, dark Naples yellow. Like that. You didn't see that, but that's alright. Okay. And this one here. And then use the pink on top of that. There we go. Okay, now back to the cogs. I'm going to go in with this greeny colour. And then some brown ochre. Definitely more in the darker parts than the lighter parts for the brown ochre. And then with the green gold, I've got everywhere else. There we go. Cool. I like it. There's some parts that just need a little bit extra here and there. They're just a bit naked. So I'm putting some green in, because the green gets covered quite easily. Okay, and now all is left is the petals, and they do take a while, but I think I'm going to speed the petals up just because of the noise of my computer and the fact that I've did a whole side is just pretty much the same. You go in with the henna on, I'll do a couple just to remind you because we didn't, you know, it's been a while, but you go in on the darker parts with the henna like this and blush it into the lighter grey parts, leaving some white as you go. And then if you want to keep some white, just put a little bit of white there with the white pencil, and then go in with the pink, blend it into the henna like so, and then go over the full thing with the blush pink like that. And you want to do that with all of the things. If you feel like it's a little bit too dull, like the grey is showing through too much, just go back in with the henna. And then back in with the pink. And press a little bit harder. And then back in with the blush pink. And you could even go over the full thing in white if you want to. That's pretty much it. And you do the same with the other side as well to make it look cohesive. Coherent. Whatever that word is, I never remember what, you know what I mean. So you could make them as bright as possible. Probably won't have time to do that, but I'm going to do the rest of the petals here, and then we will get back to you at the end.
Say it's only me that knows, even though I never would tell. This thing I know is putting me through hell, and tells you from me that you can't see. Everyone sees through your life. Why can't you let it be? I will be down on one knee, and I'm sorry. I've made you cry. Grasp my hand and I'll take you away. We'll sit and laugh to remember that day. As we sit, you turn to me and say, take us back to that special day in May. I've never known a girl like you, the way you move and the things that you do. You see you hate all these guys. As we embrace, you look into my eyes. These eyes hug me so. From your smoke that you don't know, everyone tries to avoid me, so they all lay low. And I don't know where to go, and I'm trying to hide from what I've destroyed. Grasp my hand and I'll take you away. We'll sit and laugh to remember that day. As we sit, you turn to me and say, take us back to that special day in May. This pain is real for me, that you can't see. Everyone sees through your lie. Why can't you let it be? I will be down on one knee, and I'm sorry I've made you cry. Grasp your hand, then I'll take you away. We'll sit and laugh to remember that day. As we sit, you turn to me and say, take us back to that special day in May. Special day in May. Special day in May. Special day in May.
Okay guys, so that is me done this page. I know that these two sides look completely different from each other, but if I were to do it again, and I probably should warn you about this before we start, that if I were to do it again, I probably would do like this flower and this flower at the same time, and then this flower and this flower petal at the same time, and this one and this one. You get what I mean? So I would do each side at the same time, but it's just that when you are colouring on this, it will smudge if you don't put something below your hand. But I really enjoyed doing this one, and I hope that you did too. If you have done it, please remember to tweet me at ALLJArt, and that will be in the description below, so that you can show me your pictures. Obviously remember that you can do it any colour you want, and tweet me different pictures as well. I love to talk about colouring books, art, all of that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much for your support. Remember to hit that notification bell as well, just in case you miss a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.